Hi friends, today I would like to talk about alimony, both pendental light and final, that is permanent alimony. My first question that I would like to elaborate on is whether it is possible for the husband to claim alimony from the wife, whether it is temporary alimony or final permanent alimony. Yes, the husband can also claim maintenance from the wife. It is immaterial whether the alimony is pendental light or final alimony. The provision is there in Hindu Marriage Act. I am talking only about Hindu Marriage Act, and I will talk about the acts of other religions in further videos. We are governed by personal laws, so today I am talking only about the Hindu Marriage Act. Husband can claim alimony from his wife, maintenance pendental light or permanent alimony under section 25 of Hindu Marriage Act. Second question, what are the factors that are taken into consideration when one spouse demands alimony from the other spouse? There are four factors that are taken into consideration when someone demands alimony from the other partner. So it is very important to keep in mind these four factors while demanding alimony. When you make an application to the court, make sure that your application contains these four brief points. If these points are not there in your application which you are making to the court, I really doubt whether you will get the alimony, whether temporary or permanent at all. Which are these four factors? First, if the wife is claiming alimony from the husband, the wife has to keep in mind and inform the court about her own income. This is point number one. Second point, which the wife which is claiming alimony from the husband should inform to the court, is the income source and the property details of the husband. Second point. Third, the wife has to decide whether she is claiming alimony for herself or for any of the dependent on her. Like if there are kids, then she can demand alimony for herself also, and she can demand alimony for the kids also. So she has to specify to whom, for whom she is claiming alimony from the husband. This is the third point. And the fourth point, which is very important as far as claiming of alimony is concerned, is the wife has to specify the standard of living which she is going through. Whether she belongs to lower class, whether she belongs to lower middle class, whether she belongs to middle class, upper class, or elite class. So these 4 points have to be taken into consideration while making an application to the court. Same applies to husband. If the husband is claiming alimony from the wife, then he also has to specify his own income. He has to specify the income source of the wife. He has to specify whether there are any dependent on him, and he has to specify the standard of living of himself. If husband is jobless, if husband is having no income source, but the wife is earning 1 lakh of rupees per month and the wife is having very much wealth with her, then it is the right of the husband to claim maintenance from the wife. It is quite possible. So these 4 factors are supposed to be taken into consideration while demanding alimony. Third question, if at all alimony is granted, whether the court orders husband to pay alimony to wife, or the court orders wife to pay alimony towards husband, then how long this alimony will last? How many months, how many years am I supposed to pay alimony to the other spouse? There are 2 alimonies. The first alimony is alimony pendente light, that is maintenance pendente light. In this case, when the order is passed as far as payment of alimony pendente light is concerned, then the person who is supposed to pay the alimony should pay the alimony to the other spouse till the case is disposed of, because the name itself suggests that the alimony lasts only to the point that the case is disposed of. It may take time for the disposal of the case. It may take 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So till that time, the person who has demanded alimony, he or she should get some sort of income source. She should get some sort of financial assistance from the other spouse. That's why maintenance pendental right is there. So till the time the case is disposed of, the person who is ordered to pay the alimony to the other spouse, he is supposed to pay the alimony till the disposal of the case. It is given under section 24 of Hindu Marriage Act. Now let us talk about permanent alimony, final alimony. How long is it supposed to be paid to the other spouse? Since it is final alimony, there is no hard and fast rule that is laid down in Hindu Marriage Act. We cannot say that we should pay alimony to the other spouse for this number of months, this number of years. It is not hard and fast. It depends upon the situation. For example, if section 25 is perused, it can be seen that till the time the woman, that is the wife, gets married again, the husband is supposed to maintain herself. I am talking about this situation considering the factor in mind that the husband has been ordered to pay the alimony towards wife. Now if the wife doesn't get remarried, then the husband has to pay alimony to the wife till she is alive or till the time the husband is alive. If the wife gets married, then obviously the husband can make an application to the concerned court under section 25 for the cancellation of the alimony. It is the duty of the husband. At the same time, the wife can also say to the court that I have got married, remarried, and hence I do not need alimony from my previous husband. By my husband is there, new husband is there. Such kind of information may be given by the wife also. So it has to be informed, because the court is ignorant about the latest developments as far as your marriage is concerned. Likewise, if the husband is ordered to pay alimony to the wife, but in subsequent happenings the wife starts earning money more than the husband is getting, at that time there is no scope for alimony, because she is getting salary, which is very handsome and very big, very fat salary she is getting. So at that time she does not need alimony. So she can make an application to the court that I get salary, so I don't need any alimony, permanent alimony from the husband. She can give such application even after the end of the case. The case is disposed of, but subsequently she gets job, so she can make an application to the concerned court and get the alimony cancelled. At the same time, the husband can also make an application to the concerned court and get the alimony cancelled, stating therein that the wife is earning money. So it's quite possible. There are many factors based on which the alimony may get cancelled once the case is disposed of. The husband can say to the court that she has lost morality, she is not behaving morally, she is indulged into various criminal activities, she has had intercourse with somebody else. There are various factors by using which the husband can claim or write to the or make an application to the concerned court and state that she doesn't deserve alimony. The provisions are there in section 25. Now section 25 is applicable only in case of the disposal of the case. Means the alimony is given finally under section 25, and subsequently if anything happens, then the application, even though the case is over, can be made for the modification of the order under section 25 of the Hindu Marriage Act. So that's the point. Next, and the fourth important point, which is very important, is which many people do not know, is if the situation changes and if the husband is unable to pay maintenance, what will happen? Order has been passed to pay maintenance pendental right, that is the alimony till the disposal of the case, and husband is supposed to pay maintenance to the wife. Husband has paid alimony for 3 months, say, and after 3 months his job comes to an end. The company is closed and the husband himself is jobless. Now how he will pay alimony because he does not have any job? The order was passed, and at the time of passing of the order the husband was having a job, he was having a salary. Subsequently he has lost job after 3 months after paying the alimony for 3 months. Evidence is there, documents are there to show that the company is closed and the husband has lost job. So it's impossible for the husband to pay the alimony to the wife. At that time what shall be done? Because he cannot pay maintenance. At that time there is no provision in Hindu Marriage Act for the modification of the order, that is the reduction of the alimony or enhancement of the alimony. There is no provision in Hindu Marriage Act. If there is no provision, then how could I pay the alimony? Because I am not in a position to pay alimony to my wife because I have lost a job. So at that time you cannot refer to section 24 of Hindu Marriage Act or any of the act from any of the provisions from Hindu Marriage Act. You have to resort to General Clause Act section 21, General Clause Act section 21 and CPC section 151. Under these sections, by making the amalgamation, one can make an application to the court that I have lost the job and hence I am unable to maintain my wife. And if you provide proper evidences, then the application might be granted and the alimony may be cancelled or reduced. Similarly, after 3 months, instead of losing job, the husband gets promotion and the salary is doubled. Now the wife can also make an application for the enhancement of the alimony under General Clause Act section 21 and under section 151 of CPC. So provisions are there for husband also and wife also. This is for maintenance pendente light. For maintenance that is permanent in nature, that is permanent maintenance, there is provision in Hindu Marriage Act, and that provision is section 25. Once the final order is passed, that is the permanent alimony order is passed, the case is disposed of, husband is paying alimony to the wife, and after 6 months if the husband loses job, then the husband can make an application to the court under section 25 that he has lost job and hence the amount of alimony may be reduced or the alimony may be cancelled. Such kind of application may be made by the husband under section 25. Similarly, case is disposed of, final alimony, that is permanent alimony, is passed and husband is supposed to pay the maintenance finally to the wife per month. And if after 5 months, while the husband is paying maintenance to the wife comes to know that the husband has got promotion and the salary is double, she can also make an application under section 25 to the concerned court and demand enhancement of the permanent alimony. So the option is there with the wife also. So the law is quite balanced, and we have to make sure that we provide proper evidences while making the application and getting the relief that we want to have. My opinion is that we should not try to break the marriages, but if the marriage is reached to a point from where it is impossible to come back, that is irretrievable breakdown of marriage, it is always good to stay away and break the marriage and get divorced. But it should be done by mutual consent. This is my opinion. If it is not possible, then one of the spouse may go for divorce or any other relief. If you like my video, please subscribe and share, and please do comment. Thank you so much.